You surprised at how well he did?
Not at all. He prepared just like anybody else did. And, he's one of those guys that cares a lot about it. And, I kind of expected him to do very well. For me, I'm just excited to see him do well. We kind of had a little limited playbook for him for when he was going to be in. And he handled it very well, so I'm excited to see where he progresses to.
That was the first start I think you've had at Tech where you didn't have a rushing yard. I know Scott said he doesn't want you to be the leading rusher. Was that all by design, or was it just what the defense was giving you?
Yeah, there was no design runs for me. There's no reason to really scramble for me at all. And so yeah, I didn't have to carry the ball, and my body felt much better for it.
Did you like that, or I know you've been effective running the ball. Are you happier in the pocket, or does part of you still want to take off and go?
It doesn't really matter to me. I'll do whatever the defense makes me do. I'm not expecting it to be like that every game. If it happens that way, cool. If it happens that way when we win, cool. If it happens where I'm running the ball and we win, cool. So whatever. I'll do whatever it takes.
What do you like throwing to Willie Byrne? What do you like about that?
He's going to be in the spot where you want him to be, and he's going to do the right thing. He's going to be the right depth, and count on him to catch the ball as well. And he deserves everything he's gotten this year. He's worked for it his first 3 years, and I'm excited for him.
How much crap do people give Cal for this game?
No, we don't say much about it. I guess for the first 2 days we did. And so I just call him 122 now for his locker number. He don't really like that.
You've said a couple times that DJ can be as good as he wants to be at receiver. Are you seeing when practice that he's putting in the work to get as good as he needs to be?
Yeah, he made a big step today. He kind of made up his mind that he was going to go do it, and that's what we need out of him. He's the leader of that receiver group. And when he works like that, he can be very talented. Yeah, we're going to have to limit some of the stuff he does, but the stuff he is doing, if he's going 100%, he makes this offense very explosive.
Was he more vocal or just more focused? What was the difference?
He's just practicing harder.
Is that something you said to him that he had to do? Is that something you use that not your job?
I think it's a little bit of everybody. He knew it. I think he was just sulking last week, but this week he's ready to go.
Excellent. You talked about last week the read progressions being so important. Now that you kind of look back and how you did you go through all the progressions like you needed to, or were there still some areas where you kind of missed?
Yeah, I think in the first game I had 5 read progression errors, and then this game I had 2. One actually, and so yeah, I did much better this past week. But if we're going to be a good offense and we're going to keep being productive, I got to do it every single game.
How much has that even changed? You talk about not wanting to run as much, but even your thought to even run. Does that make a big difference when you go through those progressions?
Well, it just happened to be the week. I was able to go 1 to 2 to 3, and my third was open. I was able to get out of my head. Say it wasn't open, then it's my job to make a play after that. So it was just a little bit of everything, I guess, in that aspect. But yeah, like I said, I'm not afraid to run.
How important is it against the offense East Carolina has for you guys to score to kind of help your defense out a little bit, especially against that kind of offense?
Yeah, they scored a whole bunch of points this year. And for us, we just got to go out there and do what we do. Got to maintain the clock, make plays, and score touchdowns when we get down into the red. And last week we did a great job in the red zone, and this week we're going to have to do a lot of the same. Just be able to run the ball, be able to throw the ball, control the clock, and we'll be just fine.